Yes, welcome back guys. Today I'm going to be reviewing the black Jerry nuggets that I got from Saturn Magic, as well as teaching the one-handed fan I mentioned in the last video. To start off with, I'm going to start off with effect with the Tally-Ho original circle backs. So it starts off by the spectator, you stop whenever, let's say there, and their card would be the 7 of clubs. What you do is you mix this up into the deck. Spectator can shuffle it, give it a messy shuffle as you like. And all you have to do is at the end of the effect, when you want to jump, boom, their card actually jumps to the top. But the thing is about their card is, if you watch closely, it'll actually change colours and change to the 6. But as soon as it does that, the spectator's like, whoa, where's my card gone? You click, boom, straight back to the top. And what else you can do, watch, you can lose it somewhere in the bottom of the pack. Watch this, watch. Take it, and then you can make it appear out of the pack, just like that. Let's get straight on with the deck review. Yes, as I said, I'm going to review the black Jerry nuggets from the previous video when I went to Saturn Magic. I'm not gonna lie, that was towards the 10th of last month, and today it is the 1st of the month, I believe. And so these have been sat in my drawer for quite a long time, something I've been excited to get my hands on, and I've actually never owned a pack of Jerry nuggets before, but I've heard everything about them, so I thought I'd crack them open. And these are the worst parts of the deck of cards. Just give me a second. There we go. They never make it easy with these things, you see. Never make it easy. So to start off, the tuck case is very clean, very basic. Yeah, again, as I said, from the Magic Schneider, one of my favourite. I've been actually using this quite a lot, honestly. But it's quite a basic tuck case yet again. Something I like, and something you will notice with the Jerry nuggets is the seal is actually off-centered from the pack there. That is something you do get with the Jerry nuggets, and something you know, obviously some fakes out there, that these are the real deal. On the bottom it says it is the modern feel, which is the newer version of them. They aren't the original. So this is the modern feel, a collaboration between Jerry Nuggets Casino and the Expert Playing Card Company, distributed by EPCC from New York and manufactured by USPCC, the United States Playing Card Company. So what I'll do is I'm going to borrow a card from the Tally-Hos to crack into this seal, because I like to keep my seal on my packs. I don't know about you guys, but I do myself. Getting into the pack. Ooh, they are a very nice. They're in a basic tuck case with there. They're a very nice feel as soon as they come out of the pack. They feel absolutely amazing. Fan beautifully. They are a very nice deck of cards. And so, start off with the back design. The back design is a very basic one. It is just the Jerry Nuggets logo from the casino, which obviously is featured all over the design. So obviously you got the 2 jokers, which are pretty much the same. They are the same. They are identical. And then you've got the Ace of Spades, which does say LITHO in USA, which I presume is a state. So that is something cool. Just basic cards, basic faces. In the Jack, Queen and King are basic yet again. That this seam is a little more thinner as such, if you know what I mean. You might know what I mean, but you might not. But the red is just a standard red, the black is just a standard black. They've all got just a basic feel to them, the basic designs. The deck that is very, very good. And then you get another red joker and a blank card. This blank card can be used for a lot. I've obviously said in previous videos, like my last one, it can be used to force something on someone, or so on and so forth. I use it in a trick I like to use with my mates. If you give me a second, actually, I will go show you. 1 minute. So as I was saying before, I went off on a little trail there. is the cards you do get extra is 2 black and white jokers and a red joker. You can use these for all types of tricks. You can either do a colour change with these two, or you can do these two 3-card Monty, or whenever you need a duplicate card you could use the joker, or if you ever need 2 jokers it is always helpful. A blank card also helps too. You can either write your name and your number and give that out as a business card, or use it as part of a trick and as a force, like my trick I do. But yeah, as I was saying, these cards are pretty basic. What we'll do now is we'll take a quick look at the picture cards in more detail. There we go. So you've got the hearts, which do seem to be the standard picture face from USPCC, which there's nothing to hate about, but you would expect just a little something with the Jerry Nuggets. But it seems they are just a basic casino deck. They are nice, just have that little bit of a plainness about them, which then when you're going about day to day as well, people won't suspect as much. And then you've got the spades, which again are the basic ones, along with diamonds. Yet with the clubs, I actually found the king's mustache actually looked quite thinner than the normal one. I don't know if that's just me being a bit weird because of how many cards I actually own. One day I may actually show you my collection, which is quite a big one honestly. But then also the queen's face does look a bit off, and she looks a bit on the high side, if I'm honest with you. But what we'll do is we'll see how these spread out, and I will get on to teaching. Absolutely beautiful, the one-handed fan with my newly acquired Jerry Nuggets. So to start off with the one-handed fan, it is always nice to know before coming into it a standard fan, but if not, it is okay just hopping straight into a one-handed fan. So what we are going to do is start off by using only half the deck, which will make it 10 times easier for yourselves. And I still tend to use one half of the deck now, just because of what I do with the one-handed fan as well. I tend to do a Charlie 8 cut, catch it halfway with the one-handed fan and the flip, which I will show you again in a minute, but I also did it in the last video. So what I'm going to do today is also link the two together and help you guys perfect that. So to start off with, what I recommend is taking the deck off. Here we go, we'll start with the other deck, sorry. Taking the deck, you want to take about half off, maybe just a little bit more. And I use my 2 middle, so my middle and my ring, to take on the top edge of the deck. I use my pinky, my index to take the other part. So in reality, all you're using to hold the deck is the pinky and the index, and these two sit on the bottom. What I do is I'll flip it, because from this position it is a lot easier to fan from. And if you notice, they're actually sat quite close to the joints, which helps in the process of fanning said cards. So what I'll do is I'd place them here, and I would take my thumb and place it in the bottom left hand corner, and from here what you want to practice is just pushing out, just using that top card and pushing that top card over the index finger, which is something my teacher actually taught me to do. Just basically start off by pushing that over. Once you get that, you get into the next step. So the next step into the one-handed fan would be to start fanning it. So if I do it slowly, what you'll notice is my grip changes, and how I'm holding the cards now is with my 2 fingers at the back here. And what I'm doing is now I am doing the same motion as I was doing when I was pushing the card over the index. All I'm doing is pushing it out to the side, and I'm holding it with the two fingers here, and this one is supporting as well. This one, the index finger, will be the pivot one, the one that the cards will pivot around. So once again, so here what you're practicing is pushing the top card over, and once you pretty much, it's not hard, it's not going to take you long to get at all. Once you get that solid push over, you know you'll be ready for the next step, which is then moving these two fingers now that way as your thumb goes that way, which will start looking like this, and your index will be here as the pivot one. And sometimes I would use this one just to help push over, so is the corner opposite to the index here, and you're pushing it, as I said, that way. So your thumb goes in the over to the right direction, these come this way, up and down. So you are now here. What I now like to do from here is use my thumb and the muscle in my thumb to help with the fan. So with that, you carry on pushing these down as far as you can, and I like to then use the thumb as something to push against to keep the cards nice and strong. You are gripping it with the cards, just beveling around. So eventually, once you get that, it'll start to end up looking like this. And it will take quite a while to practice, it did me. So to go over it once again, what we'll do is we will take your thumb, and you push. Sorry, you take your thumb and you're just practicing pushing that top card, and that motion will actually really help get the fan, because what you'll notice, if you move your pinky out, it will already start to fan. Even when you're keeping your index there, move the pinky, your cards will start to fan. And then from that position, what I like to do is obviously use the thumb as something else to grip the cards with, just so they don't fall. And I'm not at the moment, but you will use these two fingers here just to push on, carrying on going. And just really, what you want to do is keep the cards in the position, is keep these fingers pushing against this part of your thumb here, and it will create the one-handed fan effect, which when you get it down smoothly will look like, not like that, a lot like that. And it does look really fancy and something you are. It's nice to pull out every now and again. But as I said, I will help you lead on from the last video, which was the one-handed fan, catching the Charlie A cut and flipping it. So there might seem like there's a lot going on, but we'll do a quick recap of the Charlie A cut. So the drop, push, out, close. But instead of closing it this time, you want to just get the point to here and be able to hold it here, because with the other half of the deck, you will then create the one-handed fan. What the one-handed fan does is you want to get it, so what you'll notice when you're doing it, the cards will actually bend as such. You want to get it so the bend sits nicely in here and here. This will force you to close up, and half of the deck will end up on top of the fan. I like to use my thumb actually to line it up with, and it will just tend to sit nicely across my thumb. So this bit here is the hardest bit of the trick. It is actually flipping the catch. So with this, what you're doing is you're using the motion sort of as a scoop. You're scooping it over, you don't throw it over, you don't just flip it like that, you're scooping it over. So it's sort of a whole arm flipping it. So what you do again, so one-handed fan is your cutting, slides in, scoop. So what you want to do, practice that slowly, just so you know, so one flip naturally. And eventually you can get it quick, you can get it nicely, you can get it flipping multiple times, but not like that, of course. the one time I drop it, it is on camera. So give me a sec, guys. 52 card bottle, not quite a 52 card, but a couple card pick up for me now. There we go, guys, picked up all my cards now. So what I do is I just tend to sit there and practice, which apparently I need more of. There we go, I need more of with this, even though I do normally nail it every time, honestly. But honestly, I've been doing magic now for 10 years. Sometimes you don't actually get everything every time, and even 10 years in, I still struggle with the basics like that. It is always a thing that happens. Magicians do struggle with certain things, but obviously I want you guys to take that out there, all the beginners, that even a guy like me and someone like Chris Ramsey, who is a magician of probably 2 decades, he's someone I do watch. Personally, I'd recommend him. He's a puzzle solver, a magician. He's actually quite a funny guy as well. He's also got a big habit of buying cards like me, and he actually has a lot more, obviously, as you guess. But someone I would definitely recommend checking out is Chris Ramsey. Amazing magician, amazing puzzle solver, and an amazing deck collection too. But with the tutorial, I'd just practice on getting the one-handed fan down with one hand, the Charlie A cut with the other, and then slowly combining the two together. And remember to scoop and not flip. What I'll do now is I'll show you what happens if you flip it, just so you guys know why I'm saying it. So flipping it doesn't end well because all the cards shoot out everywhere, and the scoop really does help the pack stay together, and it lets gravity take its effect, where the cards, when flipping it, they're trying to go up and flip, where the scoop is just letting it drop and spin off the thumb, I'd like to say. But obviously I hope you guys like that, and once again, leave a like, comment, and please subscribe to the channel. There's much apparently I can't speak English, but a like, comment and subscribe would also be very much appreciated. But if you like that, please stay tuned for the next video, possibly sometime next week. I'm going to try to do it every Friday, so stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and please share the video.